Hi, and welcome back to Colored Pencils with Jackie. We're continuing the mandala with the goat head. The Mandala project is what it's called. So right in here we've got those long sort of curvy lines coming down from the eye on the goat. I'm just putting in little sort of U-shaped curves just to give it a little more texture. Because remember, we are going to be putting color on this, and it's nice to have places to keep, to put different tones and effects and color on. I'll be doing bits and pieces of audio throughout the project, but I've also found out how to download my own music, so you'll be getting a selection of stuff that I like and listen to on a regular basis. But see, I'm just doing small little curves, not lining them up in any particular order, but trying to keep the angle of the way the fur would go on the actual animal to help keep it so it still looks like a goat and we're not taking it out too far to the abstract side of things. Here I've decided to put the pupil in, the eye, and I'm just drawing it in pencil to give me a general shape. Goats have eyes that are rectangular, so you want to keep it on a rectangle shape, but still follow the curve of the eye as well. Because if you look into their eyes, they're not straight, flat rectangles, they're curved rectangles. And I'm just using my Tombow eraser to take out the pencil marks. And I use my hand, and I keep trying to remember to use the brush to brush the crumbs away and to not just use my hand. So we want to use the brush and not your hand to brush the crumbs away, otherwise you're going to get streaks and marks and make a mess. I don't know if you saw this on the last video. What I'm doing is coffering on the neck. That's what it's called. You draw the outline and then add the 4 lines in the corners at about a 45-degree angle and join them up, echoing the curve of the initial line next to it. So instead of going straight there, I curved it. This one will be more curved. 2 side ones are fairly straight, but just try and follow the line that was beside it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, this is only one little line in a whole piece of art, and while it's, nice to be perfect, it's certainly not going to make any difference if you're not. And then from here we're going to move on to the nose and work on the face of the goat a bit more. Wasn't that beautiful? My goodness. So right now I'm just filling in that sort of jagged little area that's on top of the little doe's nose. Doe's nose, it's so cute. With black. Just to give it a little definition, nice solid space to rest your eyes on. And then we'll listen to something else pretty.
Into the arms I love, lead me like you did before. Touch me once again and remember when there was no one that you wanted more. Love you like I will. Love the one who'll stay when she walks away. And you know I'll be standing here still. I'll be waiting for you here inside my heart. I'm the one who wants to love you more. You will see I can give you everything you need. Let me be the one to love you more. See me as if you never knew. Hold me so you can't let go. Just believe in me. I will make you see all the things that your heart needs to know. I'll be waiting for you here inside my heart. I'm the one who wants to love you more. You will see I can give you everything you need. Let me be the one to love you more. Somewhere, all the love that we have can be saved. Whatever it takes, we'll find a way. I will make you see all the things that your heart needs to know. I'll be waiting for you here inside my heart. I'm the one who wants to love you more. Can't you see I can give you
So I'm back. So you can see with this pattern, it's called something about leaves. I can't remember the exact name. So you're drawing the leaves, then putting sort of those little ribs that the leaves have on them. And the trick I found this one is just to try and keep the pattern going the correct direction. So that's why it's been taking me so long. The next we'll work on the jaw. Just going to use some zeros and circles for that. And then on the ears, sort of teardrop shapes, getting bigger and smaller depending on where on the ear they are. And that should about wrap it up for today. But I'm going to play you some more music, so something a little bit lighter by, what's her name? Taylor Swift.
You are somebody that I don't know, but you're taking shots at me like it's Patron, and I'm just like, damn. It's 7 a.m. Say it in the street, that's a knockout, but you say it in a tweet, that's a cop-out, and I'm just like, hey, are you okay? And I ain't trying to mess with your self-expression, but I've learned a lesson that stressing and obsessing about somebody else is no fun. And snakes and stones never broke my bones, so you need to calm down. You're being too loud, and I'm just like, you need to just stop. Like, can you just not step on my gown? You need to calm down. You are somebody that we don't know, but you're coming at my friends like a missile. Why are you mad when you could be glad? Sunshine on the street at the parade, but you would rather be in the dark age, just making that sign. Must have taken all night. You just need to take several seats and then try to restore the peace and control your urges to scream about all the people you hate. 'Cause shade never made anybody less gay, so you need to calm down. You're being too loud, and I'm just like, you need to just stop. Like, can you just not step on his gown? You need to calm down. And we see you over there on the internet, comparing all the girls who are killing it. But we figured you out, we all know now. We all got crowns, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. You're being too loud. You're being too loud. And I'm just like, yeah. You need to just stop. Can you stop? Like, can you just not step on our gowns? You need to calm down.
So I've done the circles, and what I'm doing is, in Zentangle we call it aura-ing. It's like putting another line, sort of tracing it around, just to help define each little circle. So I'm doing like it's, you can see some of them are like an arc. The little circles, I can go right around and emphasize them. Some of the bigger circles are only partials, so they just get like a C-shaped around them. It gives them some depth, makes them a little darker. If you want to add some color later, you can add like 2 colors. You can have the circle 1 color, and then the line that's the aura line around it can be a different color if you know, if that's what we choose to do later on. Just trying to get in. I think on some of these I've got 2 aura lines around them. Yeah, it looks like it's just filling up the space. So I think we're gonna go to another song, something a little bit more rock and roll. I hope you like it.
Carry on my way.
quiet sun. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about I'm like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. No! Carry on, you will always remember. Carry on, make it equal the splendor. Now your life's no longer empty. Surely heaven waits for you. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry. Don't you cry no She ain't real. She ain't gonna be able to love you like I will. She is a stranger. You and I have history, or don't you remember? Sure, she's got it all, but baby, is that really what you want? Bless up, so you got your head in the clouds. You made a fool out of you, and boy, she's bringing you down. She made your heart melt, but you're cold to the core. Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore. Rumor has it. 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 She is half your age, but I'm guessing that's the reason that you stayed. I heard you've been missing me.
has it I'm the one you're leaving her for.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
All of these words whispered in my ear tell a story that I cannot bear to hear. Just 'cause I said it, it don't mean that I meant it. People say crazy things. Just 'cause I said it don't mean that I meant it. Just 'cause you heard it.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
But rumor has it he's the one I'm leaving you for.
Something a little different anyways. Hope you enjoyed the music. Hope I don't get in trouble with any copyright situation. Anyways, so I'm doing the same sort of shapes on the goat's right ear, I guess it would be. Sort of the teardrop, just doing them tiny in the tiny spots, bigger in the others. I've switched to a 0.5 pen, 0.05 pen. I was working with a 1mm pen, and this is a 0.5 millimeter pen. Just because it's such a delicate area, and it's really hard to get everything in. And I'm going around the teardrops with just a sort of a simple looping design, just to give them a bit more interest and fill up the space. I love filling up the spaces. That's one of my favorite things. So we just got a couple more minutes of this, and then I think we'll be done. So we'll put on another piece of music that I like, and we'll wrap it up.
Every time you take a sip in this smoky atmosphere, you press that bottle to your lips, and I wish I was your beer. And in the small there of your back, your jeans are playing peekaboo. I'd like to see the other half of your butterfly tattoo. Hey, that gives me an idea. Let's get out of this bar, drive out into the country, and find a place to park. 'Cause I'd like to see you out in the moonlight. I'd like to kiss you way back in the sticks. I'd like to walk you through a field of wildflowers, and I'd like to check you for ticks. I know the perfect little path